Well, welcome back. We're starting part 4 of our little video that we're building here. And if you're just joining us now, I would like you to go to the close out this video, go to the description, and get the address of part 1, 2, and 3, and follow along with us. If you jump in the middle, you're going to be totally lost and you'll have missed 90% of the instructions. So this is for you people that have seen part 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to continue on. This is for beginners, showing how to work with clips and all of the functions to get you started. So up until now, if you've been following along, we've been dealing with just straight images, just pictures, no videos. And now we're going to start by bringing in some video into the equation and continue to build our video here. So, as you remember, I have my second monitor here off to the left, and I have my file that has all of my resources in it. Some we've used already, as you can see. All the green check marks indicated we've used these. So, we are going to grab our first video. So we ended off with the trailer here, a still video, boy, tongue-tied, a still picture of the trailer. And now we're going to bring in this video. Okay, like I say, if you've been following along, we can just drag and drop it into our timeline, or we can put it where it actually places it in the video media content library. Puts a check mark on it right here, as you can see, and we're ready to go. So we'll move this file out of the way. And we're going to start. Now this is all raw video, so we're going to edit it as we go. We're going to show you how we do that. Now video is very similar to the pictures when you're editing, except it usually comes with a soundtrack. As you can see in our pictures here, we have no soundtrack. We've had to add a soundtrack. If we look down here, the bottom of the page, we've got our soundtrack that accompanies the still pictures. But up here, for the video, we have a soundtrack that accompanies it. So we're just going to play this and see we're going to have to stop and cut this as our introduction.
3, 2, 1.
So you heard the countdown like I've used before, and that just cues me. Now I can cut this video right here, and I know the sound and the video is ready to go. So we just got our highlight our clip, go up to our split the selected clip, and cut that off. Okay, now I can delete this portion, the countdown. And we're going to remove and move all the clips. Now we can play this from here.
Now, one other thing you can do when you're using a carabiner, and I've got two of them on my leash here, is one, I've got my doggy bags clipped to one, and the other one is free to clip to whatever. Now, if you're wearing a pair of pants that have belt loops, you can simply clip this on your belt loop, and you've got both hands free. In my particular case, I've got a jacket that has a ski toggle on it, right there, for your ski pass, but now it's my doggy pass. And that gives me free hands to do whatever. Take the dog to get the mail. And
there's my wife ruining my video by banging on the window and wondering what I'm doing. Okay, so we have to go back and we have to edit that portion out. And I was just a little bit upset about that.
Free hands to do whatever.
Okay, we'll stop it right there. And we're going to highlight our clip and we're going to cut it off. Now I'm going to show you another way that you could trim your videos without using the split the selected clip function. Now, if I'm over here, if I go up to my cursor control here, you can see below the black arrow it shows you a blue arrow right to left, so I can move this right to left. If you come down just slightly to the right or to the left, you'll see there's an orange arrow shows its face. There's an orange arrow to the left, orange arrow to the right. So you could just quickly grab that when it goes orange, drag that to the end, hit your delete key, and there you've just learned another function. We'll use that again so you don't forget it. So let's just see how our audio ends here.
Now, it's my doggy pass. And that gives me free hands to do whatever.
Okay, we're going to bring in our next clip. It falls right in series. And we're going to play that one.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Now we're going to use that orange tab function again, only we're going to go left this time. Right over to our cursor. Right? Hit the delete key. And it does that automatic function by removing the gap and moving the clips over. So I'll play this again.
Free hands to do whatever. So we're off to the mailbox, get the mail, and taking the dog with us.
Okay, I don't want to play that all to the end. It's a little jerky.
And taking the dog with us.
Stop right there. We're going to use this little function again. Down, grab it, take it to the end, delete. Now, you get pretty good at this after a while. You can edit a video very quickly using this function without having to go across the screen and hit on your the clip mode. So there's numerous ways you can cut a clip. You have to be careful though if you have anything down below here. All right, let's just look at this here. We're going to bring our track up a bit. Anything that this line touches, coming down here, a red line, if there is a bit of audio down below, or a title, or something else, and you try that drag feature, which it turns to yellow or orange, whichever you like to call it, it will delete the audio or a title or anything below it. So be careful with that. Make sure when you're using that function that you make sure you grab have all your tracks visible, right? You have your sound track for your microphone, and I don't use anything below that in most cases, so I can bring my box down a little bit, and I can keep visual contact with all my clips on my board here on my timeline, and I don't have to worry about chopping something up. Believe me, when I was doing videos at first, I'd start expanding my viewing window here, and that would end up cutting off some of my tracks, lowering them down below out of vision, and I'd go back and I think, oh my goodness, I've just cut out some stuff that I had some music in there or whatever. But just there's a caution there. Now the other thing you can do is you can, well, just quickly go up here to the actual viewing window, and if I right click on that, I can undock the preview window. Right now it's gone. It's actually, I'll bring it back. It's actually over on my other monitor. I just brought it back from there, and I can make that as big as I want. Ooh, handsome dude. Just kidding. Okay, we're gonna go back and click on that again, and it's gonna say dock the window, and it brings it back in place again. There you are, another trick. You can also do that with your media library here. You can go down and you can undock the library window, and you can move this section to another computer as well and give yourself one nice large screen to work on your timelines. All right, lost my train of thought here. Okay, one more video. We'll bring in one more. Okay, from our file. It's just like a giant puzzle. You just keep building and building and building. So here we go. We'll play that, see what we've got. Actually, I'm going to open this up a bit because I know there's nothing below here. I'm just going to give us a nice viewing window here so we can see that. Okay, nicely out of focus and blurry. Okay.
She's just a little anxious to get going here.
Okay, I want to keep that little bit there. Come back. And I'm going to, we're down here at the bottom now. Grab that little orange tab again. Bring it back. And hit my delete button. Come back a bit, make sure I got the audio correct.
Up to the mailbox, get the mail, and taking the dog with us. She's just a little anxious to get going here. Up the old walking stick. And we're off.
And you'll notice I don't have any hands on my leash at all. She's clipped to my jacket. Flies out very quick. The leash is only so long. Okay, that's good right there. We're going to do our little tab trick again. Cut that off. Delete. Don't have to see the dog going all the way to the mailbox. Okay, we're going to grab our next video. This is when we're up at the mailbox. And we'll play that.
And really convenient.
She's trying to scratch frozen ground. That doesn't work, Lily.
And what's really
All right, that's when I start talking again. Okay, we're going to cut it right there. We're going to use this orange function.
And what's really
much as we can. Drag that out. We want to cut that. And here we go.
And what's really convenient is if you need both hands, you can unclip her. And find a convenient place to clip her on. It's on the mailbox where the papers are stored. And then you can go ahead and do your thing with the mail. Well, there you are. Get yourself a carabiner and make your dog walking a whole lot easier.
There we go. That's our video. We've actually finished the video. Not quite. We've got to put our ending in, but here we are.
Make your dog walking a whole lot easier.
So we'll cut it right there and highlight it. Now, because this goes right off the edge, I can't really see how long this clip is. I don't want to drag this forever. So I'm just going to quickly go over and use the split tool. It's already highlighted right here. And I'll delete it. And that's the end of our video. Now we have one more thing to put in. And we're going to go and we're going to get ourselves a template. I don't think I have it in here. I have my template for my introduction to the Handyman's Haven, but I do not have the ending. So I'll bring the ending in, put it right here. Okay. And this is our ending, thanking my viewers for watching and how to subscribe. and I could just right click on that. Instead of dragging it in, I'm just showing you another way, or kind of reviewing what we've studied here. And we can go up and we can insert on the selected track. We'll select our track and we'll right click and we'll insert on selected track. And we don't want to overwrite. Oh, see why it's asking that? Overwrite or insert? It because our cursor, our marker here, is actually on between these two tracks. So it would put my ending right in here. And that's the way you can actually put stuff in and out of a video. Let's just do that. And I'll just go insert. And you see now I've got my ending between my last two video clips. So if you ever have to insert a clip into your video and you don't know how to do it, you mean you can't move all these clips over by hand? Well, you can, but it's going to take you forever. You can use that insert function. Okay, so we're going to go on here. Oh no, we'll just go up to the top to our back arrow and we're going to reverse that function there. We're going to go down here and we're going to bring this right to the end. Okay, that's where we want our little ending clip. We're going to go back here to it and right click, insert on the select track. And there we are. We're going to bring this back into focus again. So let's just see how that sounds. So we're finishing off our video here.
And then you can go ahead and do your thing with the mail. So there you are. Get yourself a carabiner and make your dog walking a whole lot easier.
Now I'm going to stop it here and explain right here. It's got tap the handyman to subscribe. That is actually built into my YouTube channel. There's the handyman that we saw earlier in the video. This little guy here. Okay. He actually shows up on my YouTube video right down in the corner here. And when the viewers have finished watching my video, there's how they can get to my website, see all my videos and all my different subjects. They can just go and tap on the handyman and subscribe to my channel. So you can build that right into your, it's like a bug. I don't know what the term is now. I can't remember it, but it's in the actual YouTube settings. So we'll finish this off. There. So that is the end of part 4 of our series. And I thank you if you stayed with me through it. I know it's been a long grind, and I hope it's given you some hints so you can get up and going and have some fun with your Cyberlink software. Anyway, thank you for watching, and there will be more videos coming on different subjects. Just watch out for them. Okay, thank you.